Hello everybody, Mezinator808 here, and welcome back to another video, where today I am back to playing some more DOKI Literature Club. And we are back to where we left off, talking to Monika. Instead of Sayori, like it should be. So, I'm still mad about that. Like, I am still mad about that. You know, like, I just want my Sayori. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... what did you say what did you come in here for? Anyway. Oh, I've been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? I mean, you're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. What the literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monika say she? Hey, Mez. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor and kill your... no. I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least, very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. I don't care about your happiness. I only cared about Sayori's. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. You do have a reason! If only Sayori was still alive. Never joined your club. She would still be alive. Besides, how could I refuse someone like Monika? I would refuse her! Sure. Sorry, Jesus, I don't know why I picked an M name for me, even though Monika already has an M name, so. Sure, God! I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Mez, you know that. It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for materials another time. You're more important. I don't care about her. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. No! You're supposed to sell your soul for a cupcake! A goddamn cupcake. I timidly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Full of energy, Monika swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Eh? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Mez. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! Should be one more. Her name should be Sayori. She should be in the club, but... So, let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not! Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. Should be next on my death list. And this is Yuri, the vice president. No, 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 no! No! Sayori is the vice president. Sayori. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet you both. So I ran into a club in a classroom and decided to come to check out the club. God, if he could get my voice and my lines right, that would be great. Isn't that great? Hey, Monika. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought someone new? I was going to, well, you know. Oh, sorry. I didn't forget that. I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Great! So, Sayori was supposed to tell Natsuki before, hey, I might bring someone new. Natsuki was supposed to be like, oh, I'll make cupcakes! Where's the cupcakes I was supposed to have sold my soul to? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Mez? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard justifying these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Mez, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself half-jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like lots of things. Stories with deep deep psychological elements that usually immerse me as well. Oh, jeez. It's hard to do these voices because, like, my, like, throat hurts after a while, but, like, I gotta do them to keep you guys, like, kind of interested. It's, like, to keep you guys, to make sure you guys enjoy it, you know? Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped at something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if the story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eye darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud!" And give that back! Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have experience writing? You have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea! How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture this club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Miss? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Run! Why don't I just run? Oh, God! This will save everyone from death! But, I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Mez. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if I don't find one more before the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. If writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Mez? Yeah. I guess it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left us after all this, I would be super pissed. Mez, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Mez, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, see you all tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole time, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school and literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will come to me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright. You have unlocked a special poem. Do you want to read it? Yes! Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. I'm scared. I don't get it. I don't get it. What was that dot? What? Jeez. I'm gonna go for like a Yuri, this time Yuri. Just because. Like, but what was that dot? I just don't understand. Ah, crap. I was hoping for like, you know, like 100%, but nah. Yeah, nope, not 100%. Oh boy. The music though was nice, you know, I have to admit that. Alright, yeah, this is more of a Yuri, so now Yuri will... Hi again, Mez! Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but, at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Whoa, 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 her... glitched! Oh no. Thanks for keeping your promise, Miss. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is creepy. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to or just come here to hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I can't see that. But wait. I can't see that. What? Okay, here we go. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps the manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, miss. I'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want it. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically, I take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It seems like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks a second glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped by the books at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is entitled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that has turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets worse, and they start selectively beating people to cut off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came back from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Miss? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and recluse on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind of thing that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. And then suddenly... Whoa, what the frick? And then suddenly... This is odd AF. I'm rambling. aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel I should let you know that we have this problem. Yeah, we do have a problem. Our time has run short, so I'm stopping this video for today. I hope you all like this video. So, if you do, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so that way you guys can get notified whenever I upload. Because I really enjoy doing this kind of stuff, and I really hope you guys enjoy watching me do this kind of stuff. I know that other people have already done this, but do take a chance on me. You know, I hope to, become bigger than I already am. So again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so that you guys can get notified whenever I upload. That being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.